Hello.
Hey, Eminem, what's up, man?
Enjoying your time off work.
No, stressing out more than anything. Unfortunately, stressing out more than anything else. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. We'll put some background music on. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. I got absolutely very little done this week that I had intended on getting done. I was going to get some yard work done, and we got hit with massive amounts of rain. My first day on vacation Monday, and something didn't go right at the office apparently, so I've been stressing out all week over it. Don't know why, because it's nothing I did or didn't do. And then today we had our village yard sale, and we had 18 people promised to show up. There were 3 groups. So it was like not very happy. The guy that closed down his shop to loan us his parking lot basically lost out on business today. I think everybody pretty much sold one item each all day. Got rid of like a couple of DVDs, and one next to us got rid of like 6 pairs of baby jeans, and one other person got rid of like some baseball cards, I think. And that was pretty much, so it was pretty much a waste, all that planning we had done, all that scheduling. So it's been like very, very stressful this week. I'm trying not to even think about work for 2 more days and failing miserably. Trying not to think about how much of today was a disaster, failing miserably. And trying to think of how much yard work I would love to get done if the damn rain would quit. It never fails. It's like every time I go on to vacation and to do something, all the plans go right out the window. So it does not turn into a very good I don't think I've had a good vacation week in 4 years. As hard as I try,
How is everyone?
it just doesn't work. And it's like yesterday, I'm sitting here fighting a major migraine, and I'm still not over it. We pretty much blew at bowling yesterday. So it's been a tough week for one that I'm supposed to be relaxing on and failing miserably. And like I said, the worst part is I'm trying not to look at my work emails anymore this week, and I just can't do it because it's always like you got to be up on what's going on even when you're not here, and it's just tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try a new game that I've been working on. I'm not thrilled with it yet, although you guys maybe. You have to think back to your childhood, so to speak. Tonight we're hoping to get 6 participants on the channel for this game to work. If not, I'll have to throw everything out the window and start from scratch on it.
Trying to get Dova to play.
And it's one of the few ones where I actually have to be pretty much right in front of the computer the whole time, because I actually have to keep the scoreboard updated for you guys. That's if I can get it to work. Like I said, I barely even tested this thing tonight. So we're gonna see what happens with it. It's one I've been wanting to do, and I just basically spent the last 4 hours trying to get the last bits of it to where I kind of like it. But we're going to see what goes with it. Like I said, you guys might like it for one reason. There's a lot of opportunities for goodies. And I mean quite a few. In fact, I have been so busy today, I have not even pulled out the magazines of anyone to put them off to the side. I got somebody else's stuff sitting over here. I think that's all Vinny's, I hope. I have not even put the shirt. I don't even know what I did with the shirt right now that I got to send to Heroes. It's around here somewhere. It's just been a very stressful week. It really has. But we will soldier through, soldier on, because that is what we do, ladies and gentlemen. I know what I'm missing, and I just realized it. Oh, there it is. So hopefully I don't knock anything loose. Oh, almost did. Almost just go flying over, pull the computer off, and make a mess of everything. Because this is actually my first drink all day. That's how rough it has been. And like I said, the weather has not helped. I've had the migraine, the earache today. Everybody was worried about getting sick over in the parking lot today. I still got to re-unpack the car now for all the goodies that did not get sold, which is a lot. DVDs, books, golf equipment, things like that. Whew. So as I said, it has been a rough day today. Alright, we've let the title sequence run long enough to keep you guys happy.
Mine too. Drink resin.
And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the pregame stuff, while I continue getting everything finalized and put in place, it is scramble sentences, and for some reason it is not jumping through. Dang it, I knew I didn't fix everything. Ha! Oh, yeah, I did. I forgot I just had it at a very big number for the transition sequence. So yeah, like I said, I gotta get the car re-unpacked, which is, like I said, is gonna be a nightmare. Because now I gotta take all the shells out, all the stuff that didn't sell, bring it back in the house, and then they're like, well, when do we want to do the next one? And I'm like, next one we're gonna try this again. And they said, yeah, hopefully next time it won't be raining so bad, so people will actually show up. But like I said, man, I felt really bad for the guy with the garage, because he basically shut down the day and he turned away at least 3 customers that he knows of just to sell $5 worth of stuff. But what you guys see on the board in front of you are the scrambled sentences. The words are as they say, in order. You just have to come up with the correct companies that these slogans are for. I don't want the slogan, I just need the company name later. Because the test game right now does not have a bonus game attached to it. I'm still trying to figure out how to do a bonus game for this one. That I have not figured out. But as I said, you guys should be happy with the
Hi and
general.
good evening everyone, big smile.
Hey Turtle, how we knowing? So you guys should be happy with the layout of the game. Like I said, we'll have to see on how the execution part of it goes. And I may need to be executed. Yep, bad joke. But there's a reason for bad jokes. The game tonight is Jackpot. And basically what Jackpot is a game of riddles. And yes, I did not bring Enigma out like I was going to for this one. This game was definitely set up for Enigma to be the master
Salutations, Turtle.
master of ceremonies for. But I split the shirt, so I got to get the shirt. I got to get the whole thing replaced, unfortunately. Got the hat, got the cane, now I just gotta go find a new shirt and jacket for him. Oh. Yeah, you guys can see I am not fully prepped tonight like I should have been. Like I said, it's just because we got out of there about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock I came home and I just basically started trying to finalize this one. And like I said, whether or not it works, I got no clue. So your guess will be as good as mine on this one, which should make for some really interesting hosting issues. Because I did try to get some practice in with it, and the practice was kind of like iffy. It's actually kind of very iffy. That's what I gotta do. Gotta get that moved. And try to get this other part plugged in.
These are not very scrambled, LOL.
Oh, they never are. They never are. It's just the fact that because I run them longer than I probably should. I'm probably gonna dump them down to like 10 seconds at some point. Oh, I don't need the speakers for this one. No, yeah, I do for 1 point. So I really only need the speakers for like 1 card scene tonight. You gotta remember, you're not under as much time pressure as they are on the game show. On the main game, you gotta do it like within a minute, all of them. Or you gotta get at least 5 of them within a minute. Or whatever time is allotted to you. Whereas when I do these on the pre-show, there's not much to it. There's not much to this one. Now you may be able to identify the slogan. Will you be able to
Will
identify
these
the
be for
company?
the vault?
Yes, they will. Because like I said, the game show that I have planned right now does not have a bonus game to it. Unless it doesn't work and I have to go to my backup test program. If I go to my backup test program, these won't. Because my backup test program actually has a bonus game to it. But the backup program is only for 4 players. Whereas this one is for 6 players. So we will see what happens.
I know them all.
Well, then you just have to hope you win the primary one.
Lol.
Because even if you know them all, you got to get to the finals to make the finals.
What are we playing for?
I don't know yet. I haven't even pulled out any of the prizes tonight, so I don't know what's going to be coming out. It will probably be... That's a good question, because I didn't really think about that. I told you, I'm kind of falling behind today. I'm trying to see what I got that I had planned. I'm going out with tonight. It's not those. Those are mine. I gotta put these out of the way so I don't mix them up with everything else. Oh, let's see. Let's see. What do I want to take? Hello, Gumbo. Does the thunder scare you? My dog is terrified of the thunder. Oh, let's see. Troy, what's the matter with you puppies? Because I always worry you're going to pull cables. Tonight's choices will probably be Storm Shadow and as soon as I figure out where I put him, because I knew what I was going to do, I just got to figure out where he went. Oh, he's at the bottom of the pile. Figures he's at the bottom of the pile. Figures he's at the bottom of the pile tonight. Oh, we still got the Red November, because did we do this one? I think this was the one from 2 weeks ago that we were up to. Red November. So I got a feeling these will be the two choices tonight. Storm Shadow and Red November. But again, because of this game, everybody may have a chance for something tonight, as I will explain here in a moment. Alright, I'm hoping you guys got everything memorized because we are at 7:25. And it's going to take a little bit of time for this thing. Come on, don't know. Wrong one. Ah, crud.
List.
Property sheet. Alright, let's... fix one thing real quick, because apparently it doesn't like something I have in here. So we may have to do like some off and on screens here or there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so like I said, we're going to probably have to do some debugging in the process tonight. Nope, not a list, but as part of the game itself.
Did you have any extra broadcasts besides Tuesdays?
No, because Thursday I forgot we had... You gotta bear with me, my dogs are being temperamental down here because of the storms. No, because I was going to do one Thursday and I forgot we had a village meeting. And because of that, I couldn't do any extras.
Hi, Professor. No storms right here.
Hey, Chris, how are we doing? Now, like I said, we've been fighting them all week. Basically, Tuesday, we got nailed by them. You guys can hear the thunder and lightning is going crazy outside right now. So I couldn't get any yard work done because the storms basically drowned my lawn. And then we were hoping it was going to be light enough today for the yard sale, the village sale. And it started off pretty ugly. No, it all headed my direction, Chris.
Miss it, LOL.
But it's one reason I decided to go with this game as well. And like I said, if I had had time, Enigma would have been out for this one in particular. What, Toby? Bubbles is up sleeping, so they're like all hiding near me right now. And hiding being the legitimate word. Alright,
Is
ladies
this the
and
game
gentlemen.
show jackpot you have set up?
Yes, it is. So like I said, there will be some tweaks to it, obviously. As you guys will see. This game is set as one of three formats. Open format, 6 players, or 16 players. As we never seem to get 16 participants on the channel at a time. We are looking for 6 participants. So we're going to end up waiting to see who's all interested in participating. So we are looking for 6 participants. You're in my way, Pooch. He is terrified of the rain.
1-6. Here. In.
Alright, give me a minute. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. That's why I said this is why I was debugging it.
Yeah, turtle. 5 players with the riddles, and 1 cottage. King of the Hill.
Let's see if it's going to work this time. Oh, I have it. On the screen, we will have 15 boxes. Behind all 15 boxes have been chosen 15 random riddles. So I have no idea where the difficulty is. I have no idea which ones are the hard ones, which ones are the easy ones. Just so you guys know. Each riddle will be represented by a player. If we are only playing 6 players, you'll have 3. So we shall see what happens. What will happen is player 1 that is chosen to be the starting player of the game will choose one of the numbers. Behind every one of those numbers is a target or a score. What you are going to be trying to get to is to match the last 2 digits of the total score to the jackpot score. The jackpot score is what you're looking for. So again, this is a little tweak on how the regular game goes. Okay, so for instance, if the jackpot total is, and I've got the big numbers written up there, but it's only the 2 digits. So if the jackpot total is 40, what you're hoping to get is a number total that ends with 40. So if you get to 140 points, 240 points, 340 points, so on and so forth, if you end up getting to that jackpot number, you win the game. Now there is a board limit. There are only 5 boards set up, so it is possible we get through all 5 of them and we don't get to that big bonus number. If that is what happens, whoever is in control of the board at the end is the winner. Okay? So if the point total of the current riddle, and I got that written wrong, like I said, it'll make a little more sense. But what you're going to be doing is you're going to be competing with each other to try to answer these riddles. And they started good, and then it's kind of running out of them. So the further in, the riddles are going to seem a lot simpler if we get that far. So for instance, let's just say, because Emery's and Turtle say they're in, let's say Turtle controls box 1, 2, and 3. And Emery's chooses riddle number 3 on the board.
What about the jackpot riddle hidden among the 1, 5?
It's in there. I will get to that part. The jackpot one is actually in there. So let's say again, Turtle controls box number 3, and that's the one Emery's chooses. Emery's and Turtle will be the only 2 players that have to compete for that riddles question. They're the only 2. If Turtle beats Emery's to the answer, Turtle then takes control of the board. Emery's gets the remaining 2 riddles. He controls the remaining 2 boxes. So you basically switch positions. There is a jackpot riddle on every board. I'm going to tell you that right now. The jackpot riddle, however, starts with the 2 players in particular. So again, for instance, let's say it's Chris and Emery's, or since we had Turtle take defeat Emery's, it'd be Turtle and Chris. They would each get 1 guess at the jackpot riddle. Whoever comes in first, that's the one that counts. If they don't get it, everybody on the channel at that point can jump in on the jackpot riddle. This is the only riddle everybody can jump in on if the 2 primary players don't get it. And the only reason is the jackpot riddle does not change control of the board. Well, let me rephrase that. It can only change control of the board on the two primary players. If neither of them get it, control of the board remains with the key player. It does absolutely nothing to the game. What it is going to do is you're going to get one of the small items that I still have. So again, it's sort of a whoever controls the board and whoever's got that riddle gets first choice or first shot at it. Then after that, everybody can jump in. And that goes for everybody that's participating, everybody on the channel that's watching. So that is sort of like my guess to the studio audience. Okay? No matter what happens, I missed the riddle. The scoreboard will continue to circulate. And this is the part I've got to practice on. Because like I said, when I was trying to practice, it wasn't working as well as I was hoping. So we'll just have to see how well I do with that part of it. And again, there's the jackpot riddle question. And again, the game continues until the point total is reached. If you don't get the point total, again, for instance, 40, it can circle around. So it'll be 35, 50, 40, so on and so forth. If it does not get reached by the end of the game, whoever is in control of the board wins. Okay? So I'm hoping that all makes sense. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the board we're looking at. Your target is a score that ends with 20. Now, I will tell you right now, everything on this board is in increments of 5, so there are numbers that are like 25, 35, 45. I think it goes from 25 to 95, I think. But we shall see. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I am looking for 6 participants. I am looking for 1 in control of the board, and I am looking for 5 the riddlers. So I know Emery's and Turtle said they're in. Now there is one other rule, and I didn't put it in there. If, for instance, you take one, the first one comes out of row 1, the second question has to come out of one of the other 4 rows. So you can't do the same row back to back in picks. Alright, Chris says he's in. That's 3. We're looking for 3 more participants. And that's about the only holdup we got at the moment. And I will tell you guys right now, I tried to make it just from when I was reading the riddles to myself. The jackpot riddle should be the hardest of them all, I hope. But I'm not guaranteeing it. Alright, so we got Emery's, Turtle, and Chris. We're looking for 3 more participants. And while we're looking, I'm going to do a quick timing test and see if I can do this right. So bear with me. Okay, that sort of works. So we got Emery's, Turtle, and Chris so far. We're looking for 3 more participants. Come on, folks. I know you're on the channel. Like I said, there's a possibility of 5 mini prizes going out. Prize number 1 will be... What did I have on tap? Mini prize number 1 will be the Exile Drizzt comic or graphic novel. Number 2 was going to be I gotta get it out without knocking anything over.
To play LOL.
Number 2 will be the Vision print. And that's if we get to them all. Number 3 for the mini prizes is the Robo Pet. Number 4 was, what did I have planned? Oh, yes. The Batman keychain. And number 5 was the Wolverine string doll. Those were the 5 mini prizes if we get to them. And again, like I said, some of these riddles are going to be easy. Some of them are going to be a little bit on the more difficult side. Hopefully.
How graphic is the novel LOL?
Now, it is not a dirty manga novel. It is definitely not a dirty manga novel. I will tell you that right now. Plus, I got to remember to put up Vinny's. And while we're waiting, that's the only reason I had to have the music on. Because I actually had the jackpot music theme. I actually found it again because I had moved it to another location. All right, come on, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for 3 more participants. Because I was almost going to do, all right, you win, you get to claim whatever you want. But I didn't want to break my streak, so to speak. Because it was like I had the one item already sitting out, and I'm like, okay, I got to pick something to go with it. So we got Emery's, Turtle, and Chris so far. And we are looking for 3 more individuals. So again, this is a...
They moved it to another settlement LOL.
They ran and hid. Is that what it is? I can't even get my Riddler cane to stand up straight. Let's do this. I know it'll stand up there. Or not. So we are looking for 3 more participants. We got Emery's in, we got Turtle in, we got Chris in. So like I said, I kind of had to adjust the jackpot rule a little bit. To make it work. Oh, I don't have that on repeat, do I? Dang it. No, it's... Okay, there it goes. I was going to say, I knew I had it on repeat. The repeat works for that one. So we're looking for 3 more participants. But yeah,
First time I have tried 6 Poamed Craft Ales resin. It is a really good beer.
Don't know that one. That one I don't know. And now that I'm out of mixing material, I'm probably going to be stuck doing bush beer. Because I think that's all I got in the fridge right now.
How's the division progress?
What am I on? I think I'm still on the napalm one. I keep getting, somebody with an axe keeps sneaking around on me. I haven't even had time to play that. I think I've played, I might have played 3 hours of it this week at most.
I wouldn't know, Emery.
I just realized what looks weird. Hold on. I was sitting there and I'm looking at my screen and something just looked off. There. All right, guys, we're looking for 3 more participants. We're looking for 3 more participants to do the jackpot game.
No.
But I think I'm like up to level 12 at the moment. Oh, by the way, Chris, that's what I meant to tell you. I need your zip code on your address. You gave me everything but the zip code. I knew there was something else that I had to mention. I could. I probably will, but it's usually easier when I have them. Now Bubbles is awake and giving me a hard time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for 3 more active participants. And if we get enough, like I said, we can get through. If we end up getting through all 5 boards.
It's my zip code, LOL. I like to think I am a beer aficionado.
Might be your zip code, but it won't get to you. The addresses are completely different, Turtle.
I get told I am a beer snob a lot.
I'm not a beer snob. I like my beers. Like I said, I was going to make some this week too, and I didn't even do that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking for 3 more active participants.
Dang it, at least I tried, LOL.
Hi, hon.
Hello.
I'm waiting for 3 more players.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I resented with the zip code.
All right, cool. Like I said, because I've got the address written down somewhere. I just didn't have the zip code part. Like I said, I should just drive over to give it to you. Well, because I know about where he lives.
Oh man, then you could get personal delivery and get an Instagram on it and meet the player and take a photo of that
So
you're actually talking to other people.
Nope, we're all talking to Simps.
You
We're
made
having
it.
breakfast for dinner.
Day Saint Brew, or is it Ritter Mystery Brew, LOL?
Riddler Mystery Brew.
We're having breakfast for dinner.
Okay, quiche.
French toast.
Okay, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, I have my little home brewing kit, and I gotta get all the bottles cleaned out again. That's why I haven't done it. Because they're sitting over where Bubbles is standing right now. And yeah, while you were asleep, the dogs came down here.
Hey, Bubbles.
Hello. That's when it was because of the rain.
I know it's because of the rain and the thunder.
Yeah.
Especially
MMM French toast quiche.
because he was actually terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, considering we had
And
help.
then he'll be right over for breakfast.
So we are looking for 3 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more participants. Please speak up.
Oh, Grandma watched one of your other ones. She said she liked it. She just can't participate.
What other one?
One of your other shows.
Oh, she's told me she's watched.
Yeah.
Why can't she participate?
She doesn't log in. She doesn't know how to access YouTube as an account.
You gotta walk her through that. No, she's had to have because she's said something.
No, what it is that it was one of the
Ilbro Fishy Frying
grandkids'
Pan
accounts.
LOL.
Oh.
And so, if an account is logged in, then she can chat.
You're supposed to be teaching her these things. You know that, right?
I'm not there to walk her through it. One of the others is going to have to do that. Oh, and maybe when she moves in, with, because, they bought, my grandmother and my aunt and uncle went together on this huge house so that it's pretty much that 3 families can live in it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when they finally get their move, then they can,
Teacher?
yeah.
So if you're watching, Charlotte, all you gotta do is call and ask. You do know that, right? Ugh.
Yeah, Mark's really good at tech support. He can walk you right through it as well.
So if you heard that, Charlotte, now,
You mean since, right?
yes,
LOL.
no, see, I think my grandma would be more along the lines of. I'm trying to think. She'd probably be more along the lines of Piper from Fallout. She's got her own free spirit, trust me. Alright, I don't need the speakers in because I don't have any sound set up for this one yet. So
I think at one point my grandmother was a bit of a free spirit, had a little bit of rebelliousness or creativity.
What do you mean at one time?
Oh, someone's calling me.
Yeah, probably your grandmother.
Yes, it is, Grandma.
Oh. See, you talk, things happen. So, hopefully we'll get 3 more participants to drop in on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing jackpot tonight, or we're going to try to do jackpot tonight. It is literally a game of riddles of varying difficulty. Most of them are what am I riddles. I'm going to give you the riddle. 2 players will compete on each riddle. And whoever gets it controls the board, and whoever doesn't get it will remain quote unquote on the panel. That was perfect. That was literally perfect. We're sitting here making fun of you, Charlotte, for not logging in. And what do? You call. So we just have to be patient, guys. You guys talk among yourselves, talk with me. Or if you're Emery's, go get drunk, much to Turtle's happiness. Because it usually slows him down a little bit.
Your day saved. Okay, where's my prize? LOL.
Speaking of prizes, Eminem, if you're still on the channel, and I don't know if you are, I'm hoping your stuff has gotten to you by now. But I don't know for sure. Because I put the tracking number down somewhere. I think it's in the car buried. right now under all the non-sold swap meet stuff. She was watching, wasn't she? So we are looking for 3 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, you guys want free stuff. That's what we're trying to give away here. So literally up to 6 prizes are going out. Ow. So we are looking for 3 more participants to participate in quote-unquote Mr. Nigma's game. It is...
Not yet, many good M's still rowing across Atlantic. Did ever pre-order No Man's Sky?
No, I haven't pre-ordered it yet. I thought about it, and then I looked at my bank account, and I'm like, I gotta wait till I get money in the bank account. So no, I did not do the pre-order because my bank account's doing this number. And hopefully the rain won't knock out the power tonight like it did once this week. That was the other disastrous issue of the week. That, and I forgot to pay the electric bill at one point. So we are looking for 3 more participants still, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do right now is say if you're interested, you're in. I kind of like the Jack
Man, I
Money.
missed the limited edition by one day LOL, and now it's sold out everywhere, but standard edition still available.
Yeah, no, that was the one thing I wanted from the pre-order, and it was just like, I can't do it. I had to replace the pump on the aquarium, so that kind of chewed into the budget a little. It was like $30 for the pump, and I'm like,
Storm trouble listed for my area.
uh-oh. Yeah, like I said, we've been putting up with it pretty much all day. So yeah, I really thought about it, but like I said, I had to replace the aquarium. So you guys should never hear it again because now it's upstairs. It was basically like $40 for a brand new pump, or $60 for an entire new aquarium and starter kit. And I'm like, that's like a $20 pump. I'm taking the whole aquarium. Or no, it's like a $40 pump and a $20 aquarium. I'm like, okay, I'll buy the new aquarium instead. Plus I get to move it upstairs so I have room for my stuff on the mini table. So a lot of what you can't see now behind you will probably end up on the mini table. And it's like everything will be on the mini table will be mine. Everything in the back will be going out. At least that's the plan. Don't know if it's going to happen that way or not, but that is definitely the plan.
I don't like to tell you, but I can hear it, lol.
Well, I hope you can't hear the aquarium now, because like I said, the aquarium is like way over, upstairs over yonder. So you can't actually hear it. Not unless you're a synth with super hearing. That's about the only way you're going to be able to hear that one. So yeah, I got to finish cleaning up over here on my mini table, so I put my stuff where I can see it. I don't know what to do with my spork.
You gonna play MBZ?
So I should probably put a dragon in there as the mini prize, because I still got the Mulan dragon I haven't put out there. I probably should have put him in as a mini prize. What do you think? But he is in the mini prize box. I gotta get the Lone Ranger lunchbox too at some point.
Yup, I can lol. I put a cup on your ceiling, lol.
I think it's something more like super sensitive, super hearing. That's what I think. So we are looking for 3 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more, so we can play jackpot. And again, the big prize choice of tonight will be the Red November game with gnomes and submarines. How can you miss out with that, right?
First riddle for me are the rules.
And the Storm Shadow.
Plants shell lol.
Well, again, what we will have is one person will start as the controlling player. Then each row of riddles will be controlled by another player. So, for instance, again, I'm just going to use Turtle since we put him in control of the board. Turtle's the controlling player. And let's say, Emmingham, you have control of row 4, which is riddles number 10, 11, and 12. If he were to choose number 12, the 12th riddle of the board would show up on the screen, and you and Turtle would race to answer the riddle. Whoever gets it correct takes control of the board. Behind number 12 is a point total. And again, I think they go from anywhere from 25 to 95. So, for instance, once number 12 is picked, let's say it's a 30-point box, the score here will jump to 30. The score jumps to 30, we'd show the riddle, and whoever answers it now controls the board. And let's say you got it right before Turtle got it right, Emmingham. You now have control of the board, and you would choose one of the other numbers on the board. So let's just say number 1. Again, I don't know where the numbers are, and I don't know. So we had 30 points here. If you choose number 1, and it was 90 points, that's 120 points, which matches this 20. Which basically means that riddle right there would win the game. So this game can end in 2 riddles. It can end in 5 boards, because I was doing it at random today, and I literally got through all 5 without ever matching the 20-point total. because I'd end up like 15. I had a 25 at one point. I had 30, 5. So we are looking for 3 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. Right now I still have Emery's, I have Turtle, and I have Chris. We're looking for 3 more.
Hello.
Greetings, KT. Let's just go with KT. I like Katie. How you doing, Katie?
Chris sent me here.
Well, welcome to Listwitch. We are live from PlayStation and YouTube's only interactive game show network. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a combination test and prize game all in once.
Hi, KT.
It is the game of Jackpot. So I've got Chris, I got Emery's, I got Turtle. We're looking for 3 more participants. So if you're interested in participating, please just say that you're in or you're interested, and we will add you to the list.
I got out of No Man's Sky and got the FF15 limited from Square.
Oh, I'm jealous now. I am definitely jealous now. So right now we got Chris, we got Emery's, we got Turtle. We're looking for 3 more players. And again, this game could be over as fast as 2 questions. It could be 75 questions. I should say 75 riddles. And again, the riddles will vary in difficulty from, if you remember your kindergarten riddles, all the way up to,
Join in KT.
I don't want to say PhD level. Some of them are a little more complicated.
Sure, I'm in.
All right, KT's in. That's 4. We're looking for 2 more. We're looking for 2 more participants. And again, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the 2 major prizes that somebody can choose from are the Storm Shadow figure with the katanas and the Red November game of survival on a submarine with goblins or gnomes, with gnomes. And whoever wins the primary game tonight will get their choice of one of those 2 items. Yeah, I don't think ours gets here till June either, Em. It might be late. No, it was definitely June. Because it's like the one game I want even more than Division. And Uncharted. Because originally I wasn't even going to do Division. Because I was worried it was a first-person shooter. Because I don't do first-person shooters. Which sucks, because the freebie was the game Zombie. And I'm like, okay, we'll try a zombie game for free. And I looked at the trailer, and it's all first person. Nope, not for me. And yes, I know No Man's Sky is first person, but it's more than just running around shooting things. And getting yourself beaten over the head with a bloody axe. So we are looking for
I thought you were getting Hitman.
No, Hitman was like on my list, but it was one of those where I'm gonna wait that one out. I love the beta. The beta was fun, but it's like once I got
I was not
Division,
impressed by Division.
once I got Division, it was kind of like I will never end up getting to the Hitman game unless I literally stop and put Division down for a while. Because just to show you what my usual taste in games are, I am not much of an action player. Oh, there it is. So it's like I actually went out and bought the Agatha Christie murders for the PS4 for some reason. Don't ask me why.
Zombie is kind of a low-budget Dying Light.
Yeah, like I said, because I didn't do Dying Light, so I thought about doing Zombie, and then it was just kind of like, I will pass on that one. Of course, they haven't had anything good that I wanted on the Plus stuff for a while. I did the stupid little growing game. I can't think of the name of that one. Hated it. I did. What's the last good one they did was the.
I like the permadeath in Zombie.
What was the one? I've still got it on the machine.
Intempted to get Hitman to kill Gary Busey, LOL.
That would probably be a good reason to do it. But no, I'm holding off on Hitman. I was going to do that one when it came out. And then it was like my budget kind of fell through, and it's like I got to cut back on some things. So I'm just kind of sticking with Division till at least No Man's Sky comes out. All right, we're looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for 2 more participants.
I was going to get Hitman, but I don't like the episode aspect of it.
Oh, see, that's one thing I do like. I always prefer episode-based. Don't ask me why. I guess it's because it's like you feel like you get through one episode, you actually completed something. Chapter, episode-based. I don't know. To me, those always seem to work better. Because I guess it's a feeling of accomplishment. So we're looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen, for the jackpot game. And then we will get started.
I'm waiting to see what promos PSN is going to have for E3, LOL. I do like episodic games like Walking Dead and Life is Strange. That is not the game Hitman has been.
Oh yeah, it's always been that way. It's almost always been that way. They just don't admit to it. As long as they don't make you pay for extra episodes. Because if you think about it, everything's going that way, unfortunately. I haven't seen any E3 promos. I would have thought I would have seen one by now. I would have thought I'd seen one. That's a good point.
I mean, the whole game was on one disc.
Oh, that's what you're referring to. That's one where you can blame The Walking Dead, you can blame, what's the other one I'm trying, King's Quest, you can blame all of those
Telltale
guys.
is making a Batman episode style game. Telltale.
Thank you, Telltale. That was the one I was trying to think of. They did a good job with it. With the ones they've done. But I don't know if it'll work for the Batman one. That one I'm not sure it'll work. The Hitman one I could see working. It wouldn't be the best thing in the world, but I could see it working for Hitman, kind of. So we're looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. Right now we got Emery, we got Turtle, we got Chris, we got KT. We got 9 people on the channel. Come on, somebody speak up. Like I said, this is the only channel where you get something just for having fun. We don't make you pay shipping. We don't make you pay handling. We don't charge you. You win, you claim it. You can't win if you don't play the game.
Was good.
Oh, I love The Wolf Among Us. Let me kind of rephrase
The Wolf Among Us.
Let me kind of rephrase that. The Wolf Among Us had so much more potential.
I like those games, I just don't like how they did it with Hitman.
Than I thought it would have done. I love The Wolf Among Us. The only problem I had with Wolf Among Us was, and they even admitted to it, it was like no matter
Simulator 2017 LOL.
No matter what you did, you were going to get through the main story as they planned it, with the exception of like one cutscene towards the very end. I think that was the only issue I had with The Wolf Among Us. Because if I did not know that fact, I would have said it is a great game. I could go back and play it again and again and again and again. And I finished it. And then I read up on it, and they literally said, there's only one cutscene in
Farming
there.
Simulator can be addicting. Lol. I get into then in like, damn, give me season 2 LOL.
It's the one where you can either push the guy and kill him, or you let him live and he goes to jail, or I forget if he commits suicide or something like that. It's been so long since I played it. They said, they admitted that's the only scene that changes how the story ends.
Man, I got time, should be cleaning my guns.
That depends on how many beers you've had, Emery's. If you had that many beers, I wouldn't be cleaning the guns. Now, see, I used to be really bad with simulator games.
What did you think about Back to the Future?
See, I never played that one. I never actually played Back to the Future games. But yeah, I used to be really bad with
Simulator is funny.
I used to be really bad with the sim games, sim style games. And
It was
like,
okay.
It was like literally, I had to give them up. I was getting nothing done whatsoever.
Yeah,
Not like it
Wolf
much done
Among Us and
anymore.
Walking Dead make you think your choices matter, but they don't.
No, wait a minute. Now, if I remember rightly, in Walking Dead, your choices will make a difference. If I remember rightly, they're minor differences.
I am a gun safety freak, LOL.
If I remember rightly, they're minor differences, but they will make a difference. King's Quest is also the same way. King's Quest, you're going to end up with the same story all the way through, but the only difference on King's Quest was the actual ending photograph. Oh, so it's the exact same ending? I can kind of see why they would do that. I can see why they would do that in a way.
I love King's Quest. New episode just dropped.
Oh, see, if the new episode dropped, I may have to do that one. I did episode 1, I got to do episode 2, and if new episode 3 came out, then I would definitely be in that one. But yeah, if you think about it, most of those all basically say you're going to get from X to Y. You're just going to either go through A, B, C to get to Y, or you're going through D, E, F to get to Y. I really don't think...
Episode 3 just dropped.
Uh-oh. That means I may have to go get episode 2, because I always hold off till the next one comes out. But we are looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking for
I remember when the original King's Quest games came out back in the 80s.
Exactly, Chris. We were the PC gamies. We just get those little
Life is
386s.
strange, choices matter. You do this and something good or bad might happen in 2 endings. Yes, I remember, Chris. Still there, KT?
We're looking for 2 more participants. We've got Emery's, we got Turtle, we got Chris, we got KT. Well, there were a few games where it was like, okay, you're going to
check your FB messages.
You're going to end up on ending A or ending B, but it was like this, the endings were like almost identical. I'm trying to think of the last game where the endings actually differ. Because Monkey Island didn't. King's Quest didn't. I'm trying to think of which one did. Now you got me thinking. Trying to remember what all I've still got, still have that I didn't. I'm glad I didn't take with me to the yard sale, because I was going to take all my PS2 and PS3 games and include them in the sale, and I was like, we'll see what this first one's like. So we are waiting for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. The channel said we had 10 people on.
I can't remember the game, but there was a point-and-click game in the early 90s. In space, it was hilarious.
Oh, I'm trying to think. See, I was more into the detective ones.
You were selling games?
No, the game. I did not throw any of my games into the sales pile, Turtle. I was going to, but it's like I had so much stuff in the car that I still have in the car because I haven't unloaded it yet. That I just didn't have room to put them in. But yeah, I've got a few PS2, PS3, and a couple of PS1 games that I was going to try to sell
taste
today.
things if you clicked your private parts to taste it. Said I bet you wish you could.
I'm trying to think of what that one would have been. Point and click in space. I'm drawing a blank on that one. All right, while we're waiting, I'm going to bounce in front of the camera real quick, so don't mind the changes. I think I do need a
I was
mirror.
going to say, what were you selling, LOL?
Oh, DVDs, books, a few household items, some old pictures that I have, or art pieces. I guess you call them art pieces from around the house. It was just stuff that we were trying to clean up. And about the only thing we sold today were actually I sold was like 4 DVDs, and that was pretty much it. Sold off the Blazing Saddles DVD, Road to El Dorado, Atlantis, and Monsters Incorporated. I think those were the only 4 DVDs we managed to sell. But it's like we didn't have anybody really show up, which was the problem.
I remember text-based RPGs. I wish they would make a new one. I know very niche crowd, but still would be fun. No autographed list Wits prints?
No, no autographed list Wits prints. Well, that depends. I think the problem is everybody's on next gen consoles for gaming. I can't see a text-based RPG working, which is a shame because I could see them screwing with Bard's Tale, because they did once and it turned out to be a disaster from what I recall.
Hello sir, how are you doing?
Hey Taps, how we doing tonight? But yeah, I can't see them making another Zork or Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or any of those Infocom games. I really can't. Just because...
I bet you've been eaten by many grooves.
I'm trying to think of, there was one really good Infocom game. It was text-based only.
What, Chris?
And I
Good
loved
buddy,
it.
just stopping by to say hi.
Oh, you're not interested in participating tonight, Tabs? We're looking for 2 more players. We're looking for 2 more guys. We got Emery's Turtle, Chris, and KT.
Be like, yup, that's me. They saint let me sign the pic for you. Oh, you want a selfie also?
No, what I'm trying to do...
It is pitch dark. You are likely to be eaten by a grue.
Can't believe he didn't know what that one was. I can't believe he didn't know what that one was.
Never mind one thinking.
Oh, sure, after somebody says it.
I would, but got plans. Next time.
But yeah, let's see. I finished Zork 1. I'm trying to remember. I think I finished Zork 2. Zork 3, I got partway in, and then it's like life got in the way, so I never actually finished it. I've got the ROMs for it, for the Commodore version. I could probably like sneak it onto this computer and play them, but then I would be sitting back and I'd be playing Impossible Mission all the time, and I would never get through the Zork games. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. There was Zork, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Oh, and I can't remember the last one. But I think I got ticked off at the Hitchhiker's game because I never got past the Babelfish part. I basically emptied the vending machine somehow and could never get the fish in the ear. So we're looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for 2 more participants for the jackpot game.
Planetfall.
Yes. Planetfall, that's the one. I think. Was it Planetfall? I don't think it was Planetfall. I think... Let's go see while we're waiting.
Planetfall.lol.
While we're waiting, we're going to go see if we can figure out what it was. for Graham's Games. No, I don't think it was Planetfall.
Spider and Web.
Let's go see. Text Adventures. Because I know it was a text adventure game. Amnesia. Amnesia was the one.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I loved Amnesia. I had to think about that one. But yeah, Amnesia was definitely my game of choice in terms of text-based games.
Deja Vu for the NES.
And like I said, I did hitchhike. I got stuck on Hitchhiker's Guide. I couldn't get the.
Suspended.
You press the button, and the thing with the fish would shoot out, and the robot would come grab it, and it was like, by the time you're done, you got the junk mail on top of the briefcase, the towel over the drain, and something else. And you go to press the button again, and it was basically, it's out of Babelfish. And it was like, at that point, you were kind of screwed. So I never got that far into Hitchhikers, as much as I wanted to. That's the one text game that just literally beat me. Because we didn't have game facts back then to say, oh, you're stuck? Okay, well, go here and do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for 2 more participants for the jackpot game. Like I said, right now we got Emery's, we got Turtle, we got Chris, we got KT. We're looking for 2 more participants. It's a game of riddles. Yeah, don't you dare go to sleep on me. But no, I liked Amnesia. Amnesia to me was pretty cool. Pretty cool. And like I said, I think I got them all on this thing. I think they're on this one. They're either on this one or the one upstairs. Because I got like 2 external hard drives just for that purpose. Was put all my ROMs
Down
on.
on the hook, towel over drain, BF case over hole, papers on briefcase.
Right, and then there was one more part.
Space Quest IV, Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers.
Yep, Space
So if
Quest.
we don't get the 2 players, do we win by default?
No, it doesn't work that way.
Was the point and click space game.
I remember Space Quest. I do remember Space Quest. So we're looking for 2 more participants, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, I am still on vacation, so I can go as long as needed to wait. Let's see, what else was there? I'm trying to think. Yeah, you put the gown on the hook, you put the towel over the drain, the briefcase over the hole, the papers on the briefcase, and then I think there was one more, and I can't remember what it is. And like I said, at that point, this machine was empty, and it was kind of like, you're stuck. Or if you weren't stuck, it was confusing.
Gabriel Knight 3 was really hard.
Yeah, I never finished Gabriel Knight. Because Bubbles only had Gabriel Knight 1, and I never finished that one. I think she still got the CD for it somewhere. I think there's like one more box upstairs with a whole bunch of stuff in it. That game may actually still be in that box. And the funny thing was, in particular, you know, how we started talking about Telltale. I really thought Point and Click was dead after Ribbon. I didn't think it would ever come back. Because you had the time period
I
with...
will buy games like that from you at a premium.
We had... What was our sequence? We had the text-based games, which were the Infocom games. Then we had a few PC games like that. Space Quest, Gabriel Knight. Oh, pardon me. What was the other one? There was one other big one at the time. Can't think of it. And then Monkey Island. And right after that, they came out with Bard's Tale. And Bard's Tale changed it from point and click to RPG games. And I really thought point and click was dead.
Myst and Ribbon were great.
And then they brought back Myst, and everybody loved it. They brought in Ribbon, everybody liked it. Then they brought in Exile. And I don't know what they were thinking with Exile. But Exile, they completely destroyed, in my opinion, the entire sequence. And I thought they had killed point and click with Exile. It takes, what, 3 generations of consoles? And all of a sudden everybody's back into it. You get the Telltale games, you get the point and click games on a next gen console. And I'm thinking, it's official. No game style will ever completely disappear. Sooner or later, it will be back and everybody will love it. I am now... They did... oh, give me 1 minute. I think the dog wants upstairs and Bubbles shut him in. You want to go upstairs, Gumbo? Come on.
Came out in mid-90s.
Because if you think about it, then they brought back Telltale, they brought back a few other point and clicks, and it was like, there will never be an entire gaming type that will die. I just don't think it will ever happen. Yeah, it'll go through its cycles. We will never see a super text-only game. So we will never see a Zork return. But there will always be somebody to make a text-only game. There will always be somebody to make a 2D platformer game. At some point, first-person shooters will go by the wayside. It will just happen. And it'll probably be, and forgive me for saying this, as soon as VR gets done, the Oculus thing, I think first-person shooters will have a short-term revival. I know that sounds
They had a text game puzzle on PlayStation Home.
Oh, really? Which one? Oh, that's right, they did. Oh, I remember that. Because I just got into it when my PS3 died. It was, oh, I do remember that. Although I don't think it was fully text. Was it full text? Because I kind of remember it was being graphic based, and every so often you went into a text based game on it.
Xi. It was a Xi puzzle.
Yeah, Xi, that was it. Yeah, I don't consider Xi completely text based. Yeah, but a lot of it was. But I don't think I ever got like past the first couple of chapters because I'm not much of a social gamer. I have never been much of a multiplayer type player other than SOCOM. But I think, wasn't Xi the one where there was stuff in the real world you had to do to solve the puzzle? I think that was the one. Because, yeah, it was like I'd be playing home and I'd be the guy sitting at the bar not doing anything. Just to see if anybody would come up and talk to you, and it never happened.
I'm starting to get too buzzed to wait, lol.
Alright guys, it looks like we're not going to get the 6 participants.
One in a cave and another in a spaceship.
So give me 1 minute. We got 4 that did volunteer.
The prizes in the end,
So give me 1 minute. And we will change things up. Like I said, I was really wanting to test it tonight, but what can you do? So let me put some quick music on while we make some changes. I gotta make sure I save this in the right spot, or I'm gonna shoot myself in the morning. All right, we got 4 people. We're gonna do a different test one. All right, so we got Emery, we got Turtle, we got Chris, we got KT. I'm going to hope we still got everybody. Because I had one other one I could test and play with. So, give me 1 minute while we get this opened.
Check out the Mist book series, it is good.
I'm kind of iffy on the Mist book series. I read one.
When Xi first came out it had real world stuff, but after a while they deactivated, but you could still do the puzzles. Still here. Holding on.
What we're going to do is we're going to try the other test game. All right. Now, I couldn't find the theme music to this one, so got one little problem there. Give me a minute. Alright, we are going to do one that is a little more tournament based. And as KT is here at Chris's request, we're not going to match KT up against Chris. We're going to put Emeralds versus Chris and Turtle versus KT in a tournament. This is the game. It's very similar to Blockbusters. Very similar, with one little tweak. This is based on the Australian game. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little international tonight, called Initial Reaction. And again, I don't have the theme song as much as I really wanted to find it. I haven't been able to yet. It works very similar to Blockbusters.
What, putting my gun back together?
It is very similar to Blockbusters. For instance,
Tom
we have
Selleck.
the initials TM. He's a TV private eye who's based in Hawaii. It's Thomas Magnum, not Tom Selleck. This game is known as
Hi Saint, hi everyone.
Hey Ed, how are we doing? It is called Initial Reaction.
Thomas Magnum.
Oh, crud. And all my rules are all botched up. So I'll have to skip the rules part for now.
Hey Ed.
Let me go see if the rules are in the other one. The rules might be working in the skeleton.
Good.
Nope, the rules are not set up. I don't know how I missed that. The rule of Initial Reaction is basically you have to get
Hi Turtle.
3 across, 3 up and down, or 3 diagonally. To do that, you have to solve the initials. Now, normally it's a toss-up contest. In this case, it is literally back and forth. So we basically go, for instance, Emery's will be player 1, Chris will be player 2 on this board. And then we will do the same on the second board for Turtle and KT. I'm going to try this. We're going to try to do both boards at the same time. Okay. So, I don't have, I do have a coin on me. We're going to see if Emery's or Chris starts game 1. Emery's will start game 1. And KT will start game 2. Alright, so I'm going to try this back and forth and pray this works like it's supposed to when I'm doing a tournament. Alright, what you will do, Emery's, is you will choose one of the numbers from 1 to 12. It will reveal a set of initials. If you can answer the question within the appropriate time limit, the initials will turn red. If you can't, we'll turn them blue to go to Chris. And then we will do the same thing for KT and Turtle. Then we'll alternate so that Chris and Turtle have to answer the question.
4.
Alright, Emery's is going to take number 4. I'm going to pray this works. Alright, Emery's, this question is for you and you alone. We have an AL. So the question for Emery's, on the Love Boat, what was the recurring character that was played by Charo? On the Love Boat, what was the recurring character that was played by Charo? You will have 45 seconds from... I should have waited to reveal it. now to give me your answer. So you have 45 seconds. 40. On the Love Boat, what was the recurring character that was played by Charo with the initials AL? "15 seconds. And basically, I'll read the question twice, give you the initials, and then you'll have the 45-second time limit. That's what I don't have on here yet, is the timer. Actually, I'll do 1 minute each.
Didn't watch LOL.
I'm going to do 1 minute even for the questions. He didn't watch it. Oh my God. So that means automatically Chris gets the blue square. So Chris, you got the first blue one.
Love Boat. Oh, Roker LOL.
All right, now we're on board number 2.
I'm pretty sure I know this. Love Boat sucks.
And I meant to tell you there's a topic to every board. So for instance, Emery's, it was April Lopez. So I meant to give you guys the topic. Emery and Chris, your topic, every question will relate to love somehow. Turtle and KT, yours will be
7.
princesses. Now, hold on, Chris, God. We'll come back to you in a minute. We're going to do all 4 of you at the same time. KT, your board, the topic is princesses. So you now get to choose one of the 12 numbers.
Oh, thought it was my turn.
Nope, you will be next, Chris. This is one of the few ones where I think, because there's only 24 questions, I can go through all of them. All right, number 3. So this question is for you and you alone, KT. And your initials are DL. Your initials are DL. Which actress first donned a sarong
TV
on
is not my
film
strong suit. I don't watch TV.
for the movie The Jungle Princess in 1936?
LOL.
Which famous actress at the time first donned a sarong on film for the movie The Jungle Princess in 1936? And the initials are DL. You have 1 minute from now. So you basically have 60 seconds with which to give me an answer. Which famous actress first donned a sarong on film for the movie The Jungle Princess?
DL Cooley.
Correct. Dorothy Lamour is indeed right, which means we're turning that one red. And now we go back to Chris. Oh, cool. It did stay blue. Hallelujah. I just got to keep track, just in case it doesn't do it. All right, Chris. It is your choice. Again, your topics are love questions. So be ready, Turtle, because you will make the next selection on your board.
Lol Turtle. I'll take 7.
All right, number 7. And your initial is a C. So that's the only, it's a one-word answer. Who was credited with naming 116 lovers in his memoirs, Story of My Life? who is credited with naming 116 lovers in his memoirs, Story of My Life. And your 1 minute starts now.
Casanova.
Indeed, it was Casanova. And get my mouse working. Which means Chris is that much closer to beating Emery's on board number 1. Oop, it didn't keep both of them. Damn it, I knew it was going to do that. Alright, it just means I'll have to keep track. Alright, Turtle. I was hoping it would keep all the colors and changes without me having to reset.
I was gone.
Sure you were. Alright, Turtle, it is your choice. And again, all your questions will be about princesses.
You didn't miss nothing. It was my turn.
Yeah, you didn't miss anything, Emery's.
Locking guns fine. Safe.
So, Turtle, where would you like to go
6.
for the princesses board? Number 6. All right, your initials are PATP. All right, this is where I need fishy because I got to say this right. Which fairy tale in German is titled Die Prinzessin auf der Erbe? Which fairy tale in German is titled Die Prinzessin auf der Erbe? And your minute starts
I hope they are not all boob-tube questions. LOL.
Now you guys know what to beat Emery's on when he volunteers the Jeopardy game to start things. Oh, you're gonna hate me then, because I figured out how to do the couch potatoes one. I figured out how to do the couch potatoes. I just have to start working on it. Turtle, which fairy tale in German is titled Die Prinzessin auf der Erbe?
I think I know this one.
Turtle running out of time. You're down to about 20 seconds, Turtle. And time is up, Turtle. It is actually Princess and the Pea. Princess and the Pea, which means...
I could do this one to KT.
That means KT has a chance to win on the next question. And that's where the second board didn't work. All right, Emery's. Right now, you pretty much have to block or try to block, or you can leave 10 alone and hope when it comes back to Chris, he misses it. Because right now he's got 2 in a row. So basically, Chris right now has Ed. So Chris is looking there.
1-0.
All right, now here's the rule, just so you guys know, and I'm following the actual rules for this one, Emery's. If you miss this, it automatically goes to blue, which means Chris wins. He does not have to answer the question to win it. All right, here is number 10, and it is MFH. MFH. Here is your question. Before her fame in I Love Lucy, Lucille Ball had the exact same role as a regular cast member in what 1948 radio series? Before her fame in I Love Lucy, Lucille Ball was a regular cast member in a similar role in what 1948 radio series? The initials are MFH. And your timer starts now.
I know this one. Same. My Favatire husband.
I will give it to you, Emery's. It is indeed My Favorite Husband. Which means that that one
Thanks,
is now
Evan.
red.
Favorite.
Somebody's using the bullpen. Alright, and we're going to reset these to both
Nice block, Emery.
red. Alright, KT, it is your choice. You can basically win board number 2 right now. If you go
Good
with
one, Emery's. 9 to sweep.
9 to sweep. Again, they are all princesses. And we have PP.
It was the wife Lolo.
Told you he's using the bullpen. Alright, your initials for this are PP. If you get this right, you win. Board number 2, and you move on to the finals to face either Emery's or Chris. As a child, which fictional diamond did Princess Dala receive from her father, the Shah of Lugash? As a child, what fictional diamond did Princess Dala receive from her father, the Shah of Lugash? Your minute timer starts now. And if you get this, Turtle has been eliminated. And you move on to the finals.
I really only watch maybe 2 hours of TV a week, and it is mainly history or discovery.
20 seconds left. KT?
It's one of my favorite cartoons, Pink Panther.
Da, 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 da. And she just beat the timer with like 2 seconds to spare. Which means KT is moving on to the finals. Turtle has been eliminated from the initial reaction game. Nicely done, KT. Alright. Which means we are on one board. Chris, it is your choice. And again, everything you guys have relates to love questions.
Good try, Turtle.
This is one of those games where if you miss a question, it can cost you very badly.
I'll take 8.
Number 8. Your initials are BG. And, oh God. How Love got into this one, you're going to hate. What was the name
I think he has the win.
of the hard-nosed paratrooper colonel who blasted apart a Coca-Cola vending machine
Since
in
I'm out, I'm
Stanley
going to go get a
Kubrick's
sandwich and watch LOL.
1964 film satire, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Love the Bomb? What was the name of the hard-nosed paratrooper colonel who blasted apart a Coca-Cola vending machine in Stanley Kubrick's 1964 satire, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Love the Bomb? And your 1-minute timer starts now. So we're looking for the name of the hard-nosed paratrooper colonel who blasted apart a Coca-Cola vending machine in Stanley Kubrick's 1964 film satire, Dr. Strangelove. And his initials are BG. "30-second mark now." I gotta get the buzzer in on this.
What kind of sandwich turtle?
Or
I did see that movie, I
timer.
loved it, classic.
10 seconds, Chris. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up.
Wow, this would have got me.
I think it got Chris because the timer ran out on him. The hard-nosed paratrooper colonel who blasted apart the Coca-Cola vending machine was Bat Guano. Don't ask me how they came up with that name. It was Bat Guano.
SMH.
Oh! Alright, Emery's, it is your choice. I want to check something while I'm waiting for Emery to make his pick. Oh, I never changed it. Okay.
Bad guano is bad poo.
Yes, it is. But that was the name they gave to the colonel. Because originally I was trying to write it up so it was the
Chris
Coca-Cola
thought you
part.
had me.
When I was originally doing this, I was trying to do it so the Coca-Cola answer was the answer, and I'm like, I just couldn't pass on the name. All right, now just so you guys know, if we get to a point where there's no winner, in other words, nobody can make 3 in a row, we basically fill up all 12. If it's tied, it's 6-6, and there's a toss-up tiebreaker. If nobody can fill up all 3, we still have to do all 12 questions. Whoever has the most colored disc in their favor wins. And if it's 6-6, it's a toss-up tiebreaker question. All right, Emery has chosen number 11, and it is a W. So Emery's, here is your question. The Greek word philosophy is actually defined as the love of what? The Greek word philosophy is actually defined as the love of what? And your timer starts now. "40 seconds. The Greek word philosophy is actually defined as the love of what?
Wisdom.
Correct. It is indeed wisdom. All right, Chris. He's got you in a
Be
pickle
right
now.
back.
So, Chris, it is your choice. He's got 2 possible ways to win. Or you can hope that he misses both of them and gives them to you. Now, because KT won her game first, KT will have first choice on board 3.
I'll take 1 2. That will give me a chance.
All right, number 12. And the answer starts with a G. In 1966, the Mindbenders, and in 1988, Phil Collins both had hit songs about what kind of love? In 1966, the Mindbenders, and in 1988, Phil Collins had hit songs about what kind of love? And your timer starts now. "40 seconds.
Repeat, please.
In 1966, the Mindbenders, and in 1988, Phil Collins had hit songs about what kind of love? And the repeat buys you 5 extra seconds. In 1966, the Mindbenders, and in 1988, Phil Collins had hit songs about what kind of love?
Hello, good sir. Groovy.
Oh, and you just beat the timer. I mean, like, there was 1 second left. It was indeed a groovy kind of love. Hey, Marty, what's up, my man? All right, Emery's, it is your choice. Where would you like to go?
Nine.
Number 9. And the initial for this one is a K. All right, your question involves somebody named Love. In fact, it involves somebody named Courtney Love. Courtney Love, as a teenager, was arrested for shoplifting when she tried to steal a t-shirt from Kmart featuring whom on it? Courtney Love was arrested for shoplifting as a teenager when she tried to steal a t-shirt from Kmart, there's your other K, that featured whom on it? And your timer starts now. Courtney Love was arrested for shoplifting as a teenager when she tried to steal a t-shirt from Kmart featuring whom on the shirt? 40 seconds. $30. I definitely got to put a timer on this.
Kiss.
And indeed, it was Kiss. That was her first ever arrest. She was arrested as a teenager
Yes.
for trying to steal a Kiss t-shirt from Kmart. I figured using Kmart was going to be way too easy. Which means Emery's wins with 3 in a row. So it will be KT versus Emery's in the final for the prize.
Wow.
Oh, this one does have the bonus game. This one's got a vault game to it. So
Complete guess. Yay. Good job, Emery's.
Nicely done. All right. Even though you guys can't read it, thankfully, because it's wrong. So, KT, you will have first choice after I read you off the topic for all these questions.
GG Chris got lucky.
The topic for these 12 questions is
Go for the kid,
forts.
KT.
They are forts. So forts will either be in the question or the answer somewhere. And I will lay odds they're all in the questions and not the answers. Yep. So the word fort will be in every question on this board. So KT, you will have the first choice.
Numero uno.
Starting with number 1. All right. And it is a T. So the answer will start with a T. How many weeks in a fortnight? I didn't say they were hard forts. I didn't say they all meant civil forts. How many weeks are in a fortnight? Your timer starts now. How many weeks are in a fortnight?
Two.
Correct. 2. That was probably, I think, the easiest question on the board. I really do. All right, Emery's, it is your choice. Where would you like to go?
Six.
Number 6. All right. And it starts with a CC. All right. Emery's, here's your question. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy were part of the Merv Griffin Enterprises, which Merv sold to what company in 1986 for a reported $250 million? Wheel of Fortune, there's your fort question, and Jeopardy were part of the Merv Griffin Enterprises, which Merv sold to what company in 1986 for a reported $250 million? And your timer starts now. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy were part of the Merv Griffin Enterprises, which Merv sold to what company in 1986 for a reported $250 million? 40 seconds. $30. $20. Now I'm doing the manual timing because I don't have a choice. 10 seconds. Correct, Emery's. He did. He sold it to Coca-Cola for $250 million.
It's there.
All right, KT, it is your choice. Where would you like to go? That's why I'm doing a minute, because I'm using the PSN chat. So I figure that means you're going to have to get your answers in
3.
fast for it to come across. Number 3. All right. The initials are RTT. This TV show was set in Fort Apache, Arizona. This television show was set in Fort Apache, Arizona. The initials are RTT, and the timer starts now. This TV show was set in Fort Apache, Arizona. 40 seconds.
Rin Tin Tin.
Oh, she jumps in on that one. She knows her television. It is indeed Rin Tin Tin. All right, Emery's. They're making you earn this game.
Two.
Number 2. And it's a K. And the other easy one on the
TV
board.
Geek for the win, LOL.
And the other easy one on the board. Fort Knox can be found in which U.S. state? Fort Knox can be found in which U.S. state? And your timer starts now. Like you really, really need a timer for this one. Fort Knox can be found in which U.S. state?
Kentucky.
Correct. It is indeed Kentucky, which puts it at a blue one. All right, KT, you got your choice. You can block him, or you can make him answer it himself by leaving it and taking one of yours. Just remember, if you miss, he automatically gets it. There is no second question. So that's the decision part. Do you leave it for him to answer, or do you try to block him?
1-0.
All right, she's going to go for it. So again, KT, if you get this right, you've blocked him. If you've missed it, Emery's wins the game. And it is a BC. Okay? Here is the question. Which drink is named after the Duke of Beaufort's seat and is a long, refreshing drink of claret with soda water and sugar? So let me read that one more time. Which drink is named after the Duke of Beaufort's seat and is a long, refreshing drink of claret with soda water and sugar? And your 1 minute timer starts now. Which drink is named after the Duke of Beaufort's seat and is a long, refreshing drink of claret with soda water and sugar?
Badminton cup.
Oh, nicely done. I thought that one was going to be a bit tougher. I did. And Emery's has been blocked again. And Emery's, it is your choice.
I need to go on Jeopardy or something. LOL.
Yeah, I don't think she's missed one yet. Everybody else makes fun of me because they're like, I come up with the questions about supernovas and their numbers and names.
7.
All right, Emery's is going to take number 7. And here is the initials. We have BR. So your initials are BR. And the question is, which circular volcanic island
Science is my weakness
stands
too.
at the entrance to the Firth of Forth? Which circular volcanic island stands at the entrance to the Firth of Forth? And your timer starts now. Which circular volcanic island stands at the entrance to the Firth of Forth? Now, see, Emery usually runs away with the science ones. If I throw the TV ones in there, he's depending on his bullpen back there. "30 seconds, Emery's. Which circular volcanic island stands at the entrance to the Firth of Forth?" 10 seconds.
Bass Rock.
Oh, and he sneaks it in there. It was indeed Bass Rock, which forces it to another blue. Which means KT's got some work cut out for her now. Because I see 1, 2, 3 possibles that Emery's has. All right, KT.
5.
Number 5. And the initials are AD. And here is the question. This Union general was given credit for firing the first Union shot at Fort Sumner in the U.S.
Okay,
Civil
back. What
War.
did I miss?
This Union general was given credit for firing the first shot at Fort Sumner in the U.S.
A
Civil
really good
War.
match.
And the timer starts now. This Union general was given credit for firing the first shot at Fort Sumner in the U.S. Civil War, and the initials are AD. "40 seconds.
Yes, it is. And it was a Pizza Hut pocket. Abner Doubleday.
Correct, indeed it was. Abner Doubleday, not the same Abner Doubleday that invented baseball. Believe it or not, for whatever reason, I happen to look this up, this Union general is always miscredited for doing that. Don't ask me how. But this Abner Doubleday and the other Abner Doubleday are not the same. All right, Emery's is going for the win with number 12. All right, Emery's, you get this, you win. If not, KT is still in it. And we have an FS. Jack Benny once said he was forever 39. So when he hit his 80th birthday, who gave him 2 copies of the book Life Begins at 40? Jack Benny once said he was forever 39. So who, for his 80th birthday, who decided to give him 2 copies of the book Life Begins at 40? And your timer starts now. Jack Benny once said he was forever 39. So on his 80th birthday, who gave him 2 copies of the book Life Begins at 40? "30 seconds. "10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. No answer. No answer from Emery's. Wow.
Frank Santira. New.
You were late. You were late. That's why I put the timer on there. It was indeed Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra got him 2 copies of the book Life Begins at 40 for Jack Benny's 80th birthday. Which means KT is in very good shape at the moment.
Took to LNG.
Yes, you did. All right, KT. It is your choice.
It was up on chat forever. LOL.
Well, that's why I try to do it slow to make sure
It's all
that
good.
it comes through with the same thing, because everybody's at the same disadvantage.
Nine.
All right, number 9. If KT gets this, she takes it. If not, Emery's is still in it. And we have an SC. Oh boy, let's see what happens. In the 3 movies with John Wayne, Fort Apache of 1948, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon of 1949, and Rio Grande of 1950. They all featured which horseback unit? In the 3 John Wayne movies, Fort Apache of 1948, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon of 1949, and the Rio Grande of 1950. They all featured which horseback unit? And your timer will begin now. In all 3 John Wayne movies, in Fort Apache of 1948, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon of 1949, and the Rio Grande of 1950, they all featured which horseback unit? "30 seconds. "15.
Oh no, I don't know.
Just take a guess. Type it in real fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. No, guess. In all 3, they used the 7th Cavalry. SC for the 7th Cavalry. Emery, you're still alive, and it is
Pass.
your choice.
9. Ugh. 8.
Number 8. All right, Emery's, you need this one for the win. And we are looking for a B. And here is the question. Again, if you get this right, you win. If not, KT is still in it. Which spirit is used to fortify red wine in creating port? Which spirit is used to fortify red wine in creating port? And your timer starts now. "30 seconds. which spirit is used to fortify red
Brandy.
wine. And indeed, it is brandy. And with that, Emery's takes it in probably what was a lot closer than I think anybody expected. Emery's has taken the initial reaction game. Congratulations, Emery's. You are indeed the winner, which means you now have the choice of the
Very good game, Emery.
Storm Shadow or the Red November game. Which one of those two would you like?
Good game, KT.
The 7th Cavalry got her. And like I said, the difficulties of the questions and answers is completely random. Like I said, because you guys saw the first question was how many weeks in a fortnight?
Let me get Storm Shadow. Flawed. Please.
Storm Shadow is indeed yours, Emery's.
Storm. LOL.
So that will go with the globe and the other two that I have to send out. All right, Emery's. It is time to see if you are ready to take on the vault, because yes, this does have a bonus game. Let me get Red November out of the way. And I gotta fix something. Hold on. If it's not already fixed, I thought it was. No, I don't have these fixed. Dang it. Give me 1 minute. I thought I took care of these, but I may not have. Check the other one real quick, see if I have it in here. No, I don't have these in here. All right, give me 1 minute while I get the bonus one finished. I'm going to do a quick down and dirty fix for this. All right, Emery's. Yep, it didn't take it. Hold on. Did not take the last rectangle. Hold on. All right, Emery's. It is very simple. You have to get as many questions in a row correct as you can.
eBay, United States Steel Company, Big Lots, Virgin Media, Alcoa, CarMax, American
Nope.
Express, Harley
Nope.
Davidson,
Nope.
Raytheon
Nope.
Military Products, skipping the rest.
You got out of luck.
Oh, not
Out of luck.
LOL.
You got out of luck because we ended up going to a game where I have a bonus game set up. All right. We're going to reveal we're going to give you 17 questions. To win the game, you got to get 9 in a row. However, here's the catch.
Gay.
Every question, if you get a question wrong, let's say you get to question 5 and you get a question wrong, it drops you all the way back to number 1. So it is basically, as you're going to see, so if you get question 1 right, and 2 right, 3 right, and you miss number 4, it resets. Okay? I'm going to give you the initials just like during the game. You have to give me the correct answer. Now, I would normally put a time limit on this, but I can't at the moment because, like I said, I don't know how fast the chat goes. So we're going to go on the same rule. You're going to have at most 1 minute for a question. If you don't give me an answer within a minute, it's considered a miss, and it drops you backwards. All right? So here is number 1. CH. Name the only player or the only person to be inducted into both baseball and football's Hall of Fame. You have 1 minute from now. Name the only person to be inducted to both baseball and football's Halls of Fame. $30 seconds.
Yes, a 30-second timer for all 17 questions, LOL. Cal Hubbard.
Correct. It is Carl Hubbard. So you got the first one right. Here is number 2. And shoot. Give me a minute. I gotta do something I didn't want to do. I gotta fix something. Oh. I had it right the first time. Alright, that should take care of it. I hope. I'll know in a minute. Nope, it's still not doing it. Gotta do it the other way. Thought I had them in the right order, but apparently I didn't.
You broke the game memories, LOL.
No, it's like I said, this was the one I was debugging. The other one I was debugging. Like I said, I just couldn't get enough people to do the jackpot one. I know what it is, I just have to get the order right. I hope. And it's still not doing it. Alright, give me a moment. I know how to fix this though.
Troublemaker from birth. Lol.
Well, we know that about him. That we already knew.
What can I say? Girls love the dedicated bad boy.
So they tell you, but you still believe them.
Dova says shut up, lol.
Oh, come on, Mark. Hit the right button. Alright, that should take care of it. Let's find out. If not, I'm not going to be a happy camper. There we go. You just have to do... Alright, so your second question, Emery, starts with an R, or your second answer. Name the body part that consists of true, false, and floating. Name the body part that consists of true, false, and floating. Your timer starts now.
Shut up, lol. Ribs.
Correct. It is indeed ribs, which means you are at number 2 on the board. Which means you still have to get 7 more right in a row, though. All right, number 3. And it starts with an L. During World War II, which city was besieged for 880 days? During World War II, which city was besieged for 880 days? And your timer starts now. During World War II, which city was besieged for 880 days?
Leningrad.
Correct. It is indeed Leningrad, which means you're working your way there. And number 4, your initials are AF. And here is the question. In which TV show, there you go, TV's coming up. In which TV show would you find the character of Adina Monsoon? In which TV show would you find the character of Adina Monsoon? And your timer starts now. In which TV show would you find the character of Adina Monsoon? Don't help him out, Peanut Gallery. That's all I'm going to say. Ten seconds.
Absolutely fabulous.
I'm wondering how much the Peanut Gallery helped on that one. I'm just curious. It was indeed absolutely fabulous. All right, question number 5. It's a W. Which city?
To hell and back.
Which capital city stands on the river Vistula? And if you don't know this one by now, because I've used this question like a million times. Which capital city stands on the river Vistula? And it starts with a W, and your timer starts now.
Warsaw.
Correct indeed, it is Warsaw. You're halfway through. All right. And here is number 6. And it starts with a P. What name, derived from Tamil, is given to a low caste of Hindus and in English is used for a synonym for outcast? What name, derived from Tamil, is given to a low caste of Hindus and in English is used as a synonym for outcast? And your timer starts now. What name, derived from Tamil, is given to a low caste of Hindus and in English is used as a synonym for outcast? Ten seconds. No, my bad. Now we're down to 10 seconds.
Pakistan.
Incorrect. Which means we are resetting the board. The name derived from Tamil and is given to a low caste of Hindus and is the English term used as a synonym for outcast is pariah. Pariah was what we were looking for. All right, Emery's back down to 1, but you can still make it up. There's a few questions left. The initials for this are AC. The Exxon Valdez is probably more known to the United States, but what ship off the coast of Brittany ran aground in March of 1978? The Exxon Valdez is probably better known to the United States, but off the coast of Brittany, what ship ran aground in March of 1978? And your timer starts now. The Exxon Valdez is better known to the United States, but off the coast of Brittany, what ship ran aground in March of 1978?
Amico Cadiz.
Correct. The Amico Cadiz was indeed the ship that did run aground. Question number 8. And it's an S. In the song by The Who, what kind of creature was Boris? In the song by The Who, what kind of creature was Boris? And your timer starts now. In the song by The Who, what kind of creature was Boris?
Snake.
No, it was Boris the Spider. In the Who song, it was Boris the Spider. All right, question number 9. What best-selling video game franchise? Oh, the letters are G-O-W. We should make this one really easy, I think. What best-selling video game franchise features the character of Marcus Phoenix? What best-selling video game
I don't know.
franchise
LOL.
features the character of Marcus Phoenix? And your timer starts now.
Gears of War.
Yep, that one I figured was really an easy one. All right, let me see. How many questions we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so you cannot get all 9. You can still get up to number 8. Question number 10. There's a WS, and if you don't remember
God of
this
War,
one,
LOL.
I'm going to say shame on you. Which 1931 born Texas jockey won 11 U.S. Triple Crown races and was crippled in 1991 after a car crash in a Ford Bronco? Which 1931 born Texas jockey won 11 U.S. Triple Crown races and was crippled in 1991 after a car crash in a Ford Bronco? And your timer starts now. And I lost track of the timer on that one. So that means
Willard Scott, LOL.
10 more seconds, Emery, because I lost track of the timer on that one.
I don't know. LOL.
Wow, I'm surprised. I've used this one before. It is Willie Shoemaker. Willie Shoemaker. It was in the crash in the 1991s in a Ford Bronco. Let's see, we have 12, 13. Which means the 3 bonus numbers cannot be scored in the vault, Emerys. So you're only going to be able to get up to 3. All right, here is your next question. In medical terms, triangular, spiral, and tubular are examples or methods of what B? B is the word we're looking for.
Willard Scott was a better answer. LOL.
In medical terms, triangular, spiral, and tubular. They are all examples of what? Or methods of what? And it starts with a B, and your timer starts now. In medical terms, triangular. No, it is bandaging. Triangular, spinal, and tubular bandaging. And there are only 6 questions left on the board. Question number 12. It is a GR.
Owen telling mom you said the B word. LOL.
TV chef Gordon Ramsay has claimed to have played professional soccer for which football club? TV chef Gordon Ramsay has claimed to have played professional soccer for which
LOL.
football club? And the timer starts now. "30 seconds."
Glasgow Rangers.
That is correct, Emery's. It was indeed the Glasgow Rangers.
Thanks, Dothan LOL. Turns out he lied.
He lied about it. All right, GS. Jerry Hallwell was known for being in a band. What was her singing or stage name in that band? Starts with GS. Jerry Hallwell was known for being in a very popular band. What was her stage name in that band? And the timer starts now.
Ginger Spice.
Correct. It was indeed Ginger Spice. All right.
I know this pygmy.
All right. Your next one is BM.
Thanks, sister, for listening to the crap.
Who commanded the 8th Army at El Alamein?
GameStop.
Who commanded the 8th Army at El Alamein? And your timer starts now.
Bowel movement LOL.
20 seconds. Five, four, three,
Will
two.
LOL.
Bernard Montgomery, General Montgomery, which sends you back down to 0. 1, 2. And there are only 3 questions
Not
left.
who commanded the 2nd Army.
8th Army. At El Alamein, it was the 8th Army. All right, let's double check. I think he commanded both, actually. That's why. Oh, nope. It was wrong. Oh, wrong one. Oh, come on. Close out. I don't want that one. Ah!
No, it was the 19th Army LOL.
I should have put second battle. So the question was kind of flaky. So officially it was right because I wanted BM. Bernard Montgomery commanded the 8th Army at the second battle of El Alamein. So officially it was right because it asked for the BM. Marshal Bernard Montgomery at the second battle of El Alamein controlled the 8th Army. He had the 2nd Army at the first battle of El Alamein. He had the 8th Army at the second battle of El Alamein.
Lieutenant General William Gott was appointed to command of the 8th Army.
Not at the second battle of El Alamein. Bernard Montgomery was in
Patch
charge.
copy pasted LOL.
At the first battle of El Alamein, it was Alexander Kruger. I can't even think of his name now. What was his name? Oh, there we go. Harold Alexander, Lieutenant General Gott, was to take command of the 8th Army.
Next.
But was killed soon after being chosen. That's what it was. I knew I saw that trick question. All right. Number 15. LS. French cabaret Edith Piaf was known by what nickname? See, I usually write that all in the notes, and I didn't do it. French cabaret Edith Piaf was known by what
He fought and
nickname?
died LOL.
Nope, he died before he took command. He died from a plane crash. That was right after he was appointed. And your timer starts now. French cabaret Edith Piaf was known by what
It was Colonel
nickname?
Mustard with the pipe wrench in the observatory. Oops, wrong game. LOL.
I was going to pull
Sparrow.
up the Cluedo game.
Sparrow.
Correct. It is Little Sparrow. Edith Piaf was known as Little Sparrow. All right. Question number 16. Who played the role of Captain America alongside Jack Nicholson and Dennis Hopper in the 1968 film Easy Rider? And the initials are PF. Who played the role of Captain America alongside Jack Nicholson and Dennis Hopper in the 1968 film Easy Rider? It's a PF, and your timer starts now.
Peter Fonda. PFFTLOL.
Correct. It was indeed Peter Fonda. All right, so it comes down to question number 17, Emery.
I know that one.
You have to get this right to get 2 numbers off the vault tonight. If you get it wrong, you get 1 number off the vault. The initials are QCB. And here is the question. This annual event was named after the wife of George III and was where the well-bred and prettiest girls could be presented at court to the Queen and hopefully meet a suitable marriage partner. What was this event called? So here's the question again. This annual event was named after the wife of George III and was where the well-bred and prettiest girls could be presented at court to the Queen and hopefully meet a suitable marriage partner. What was this event called? QCB. And your timer starts now.
Wrong, Emery's. It was Peter Falk, LOL.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He is passing on that one, which costs him the numbers on the vault. It is Queen Charlotte's Ball is what QCB stands for. Which means Emery's blanks out on the bonus game.
Doe.
Is Queen Charlotte's Ball. Alright, so that means I gotta go get the vault. Alright, Emery's, for winning the game, though, you still get to take one number off the vault. In which row would you like me to remove a number? You get to take one number off for winning the game. Which row would you like me to remove one number from?
I'm just pissed. I have had to piss since the beginning of me and KT round. F Google. LOL. Two.
Alright, we're taking a number out of row 2. And in row 2, we are going to remove the 9. So, Emery's, we need
TMI.
Oh my God, it's just moments like that that just make
I
up
was
for
hoping
everything.
Google would help. It made it worse.
Well, see, it would have helped if you'd used the initials it had given you. So, Emery's, we need a 4-digit combination to the vault. What are we looking for?
Zero 0847.
0847 is the combination to the vault for a bonus prize for Emery.
3333.
0847.
LOL. That's why I don't Google.
No, it is not the combination to the vault, so the bonus prize remains in play for another week. All right, shut up. They get it. They get it. He didn't get it right. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the initial reaction game. Every time we do the initial reaction game,
7572.
it will typically be a 4-player tournament. I am planning on in the process converting a lot of these games to tournament games. Initial reaction, Hollywood Squares. What else do I have? Scrabble. Well, Scrabble will probably remain as is. Camouflage will definitely go to a 4-player tournament game. But I want to get into the habit of more tournament formats and closed format games. Because I want to reward the people that are here, that are watching, that are participating. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is initial reaction. It is one of those from Australia. It is basically a takeoff of the Blockbusters game. And it was actually that one was fairly easy to put together, which makes my life a lot easier. But ladies and gentlemen, that is Listwits for tonight. We are live from PlayStation and Ustreams.
Snacks for the big time. Time for the wife. Bow chicka wow
YouTube's
wow.
only interactive television game show network.
I used to something like that for the Joker's Wild.
Yeah, I got the Joker's Wild one. I think I got to revamp it. Because, like I said, it's still not loading right for some reason, and I don't know why.
Laughing.
But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for being here. It has been a rough week for me, stressful week. Saturday nights always seem to make up for it. Lots of fun, lots of entertainment. Hopefully for you guys as much as for me. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up.
Guys.
And we will see you guys on Tuesday with the list. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, exercise the gray cells. It always helps.
Text to speech unavailable here.